Hello! Hello, everybody. I am just a bit late today. I overslept by an hour, and then I had to take a shower and junk, so now I'm 2 hours late. But, you know, I'm here. I'm ready to go. Fix that over there. Yeah, here was some Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy Advance. Let's pop it in and play it. Here, oh, yeah. There we go. So normally the blang of the startup you do hear, but this thing makes like a pop in the audio if I have the audio on while I turn it on. So I usually have it turned down. But, I mean, if you're real quick, turn it on, boom, put the volume up, then you don't notice. But, you know, oh well. That's Game Boy Advance for you. Okay, so we got ass mystery killers. Right. So the last thing we did was, I found enough packages to unlock this rocket launcher. And then we've got a couple things going on. But, you know, today is just, I think it's just big time, I think it's just big time story day, because I've done all the vigilante and fire missions, on this island. Found a bunch of hidden packages all over the place, enough to have unlocked the other thing. I mean, it's time to get going, I think. Is there a armor pickup over here? Yeah. So in this area, you kind of don't even really need the armor and health delivered at the hideout, because it's just armor and health are already at the hideout. Okay, so what do we want? Sentinel, that's pretty good. And let's get growing here. Down to C. I can never remember his name. Oh, right. There's like a big thing in the way. But yeah, I can never remember this guy's name. It should be easy to remember, too, because it's... When I hear it, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, that's easy to remember. Oh, God, now I feel like I have to remember. Cisco! That's what it is. Cisco. All right, let's go. Better get my glasses out. Amigo, you must have heard the news. The city has been labeled as being bubonic plague infected, and business has been severely affected. Amigo, I need you to be my decoy this afternoon as I attend an important conference on the effect of the bubonic plague on the inner city crime. My position is that we should help find the research that is being developed by the government, while some of my competitors are more interested in stealing the vaccine after it's completed. There will be some effort to stop me from attending this drug conference. Business is hurting too much, and we need to find a solution right away. I hadn't realized you were such a concerned citizen, Cisco, or that you were even a citizen. I am a proud illegal alien, and I have my identity card provided by the Mexican government to prove it. It makes little difference that I'm a Colombian, another fact I'll be proud of. Back to business. I'll provide you a map of the routes I'd like you to take, while I, of course, take a much safer one. Stay in the car to keep the disguise up. Good luck, amigo. I didn't quite follow all that, Cisco, but it sounds like you have the right intentions. If there are any fuzzy dice, I'm throwing them out before I get started. Alright. Let's start up our, oh, here we go. It's the stretch. Pull out to the main road. Remember, don't take too long or they'll become suspicious, and don't blow your cover. Hang on, Cisco. I'm opening a drink. One for the road. Alright. So this is basically just a race mission, but I'm in a limo? I was saying when he said, like, we have to take a specific route, I was like, oh, so it's gonna be just like the races. The Yardies are after you. Yes, yes. What's new? Apparently I was supposed to go around the other way. Don't worry, I'm the race champion. We got no problems here. Decoy. Man, it's crazy how good the cars look in this game. Like, you know, when I saw that it was top down, I never considered that, like, they wouldn't just spin the sprites around for the cars, wouldn't just do that, but they would also have the cars, like, tip left and right, you know? It looks so good. Like, it really shouldn't be that surprising because it's so many years later, you know? But it is surprising just how much better this game plays than Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2.
Alright, that should have given Cisco enough time to get to the conference.
Bravo, amigo. I've reached the meeting in complete safety. Yes, the sources say something something. Okay. Yeah, so that's the main bridge over there, and then up here, this must be the dam. Because, yeah, GTA 3 had the big dam, you know? To get across the bridge. This really doesn't look like a dam. And, wait, what? Oh, this is just a billboard for the pay and spray? How confusing. Wow. I did not know that limo stretches could skip on the water. Dude, everybody is... Man, this island is hard to navigate because of these these tiny, thin two-lane roads. It's just so easy to get caught behind people. Okay, maybe I didn't even need to save the stretch. I'm afraid you're one step behind the boss, Mike. He's taking care of a little business. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll offer you a deal. Tell me who your boss is and what he wants, and I'll let you live. You're an arrogant punk, aren't you? Okay, so we're just gonna fight this guy. These guys have no idea who they're messing with, actually. Oh, rocket launcher. How do you like that? Oh. Alright. Let's go with the, we'll go with the minigun for a minute here. Oh, geez, this cop's on me now. What? These two guys... Okay. I really want to stop and just look at those two for a second, but we gotta go. Yeah. Okay, so, that conversation went by a little too quickly. I wish that this game would just give you the same types of speech bubbles for cutscenes and for, you know, when dudes approach you. Because the text just goes by too fast. But, sounds like Cisco might be dead. Might be. And then, what I was gonna say is, in this game, when somebody shoots a gun, it, like, shoots the bullet kind of at arm's length away from them, right? So but people stand too close. So you get two people, like, face to face, each of them holding their gun past the other guy's head and just firing it. And you got two guns just firing past each other. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Okay, so let's re-up our ammo here. And body armor. Oh wait, that's the... The max is only 6 on the flamethrower? It must go down pretty slowly. I feel like I've got the Grand Theft Auto sounds too quiet today. Okay, back down to the airport. I'm not surprised that you can't fly a plane in this game so far. Or as far as I can tell. But I am a little disappointed. I wanted to fly a plane.
Damn, it's a slaughter. Poor Cisco. You just wanted to sell your drugs in peace and retire with millions in the bank. So much for keeping your carpet clean, my friend. Apol told me not to go vigilante on the world, but now I'm taking the gloves off. Anybody and everybody that gets in my way is going down.
That was such a weird monologue. At first it was like tongue-in-cheek. You just wanted to sell your drugs in peace. That's like a joke. It's like he's being silly. But then he's like serious.
Damn, that car's getting away. Better take care of this welcoming committee first, though.
Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's get the flamethrower going. Oh, jeez. I gotta mbop him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow, and I still have 6 ammo. Okay, so 6 is plenty then. Oh, dude. Flamethrower is great.
Better track down that car that got away. Whoever's behind this has a lot to answer for.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder if the flamethrower is the reason that I have 2 stars right now. Because, you know, murdering people with the flame... Whoa, this car is black. The car that drove away earlier was red. I probably don't want to push them into the water. It's tempting, though. Wow! Oh! Oh! What did I tell you? We didn't see Vinny. Vinny did not literally die in our arms. Thus, he's probably not dead.
Vinny, I don't believe my eyes. I saw you blow up in your car.
Mike, I've told you before. Don't believe everything you see. I'm impressed with you. I wish I didn't have to see you up close one last time.
Tell me why, Vinny. Why'd you betray me? I would have done anything for you.
I was in the game too long, Mike. Any morals I had died a long time ago. You're just a dumb, gullible kid. I didn't want to share the money with you, plain and simple. Goodbye, Mike.
Oh god, now look at all this bullshit. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. 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 There we go. What the fuck? These cops gotta get out of my way here. Oh, we murdered him with a flamethrower like Solid Snake.
Mike, let's talk about this. I'll split the money with you, please. You know you don't have the heart to take me out.
That's where you're wrong, Vinny. I'm not that kid you remember me as. I've had to do more despicable things trying to track down your killer that I've become more like you, Vinny.
Or wait, what? Yeah, close enough.
Mike, don't do this. You take me out, and every two-bit thug with an eye for quick cash will still come after you. You think you can get away with my money? You'll be dead before you reach the city limits.
I'll take your money and your life now, scum. You're nothing to me, Vinny. Goodbye.
What appropriate music for this scene. I love tracks like this in games. Oh, got him.
He's dead. The only friend I thought I could count on in this godforsaken city. You betrayed me, Vinny, and I'll never forgive you for that.
100,000. That's another one of those things in this game where it's like, that was Vinny's money. He had $100,000. We already had 600,000. God damn, this song is beautiful. Here's the hideout. You know what? Let's just go straight to 8-ball. Oh, damn. Listen, man. Oh. There we go. I'm sorry I couldn't warn you about Vinny sooner, but I've been on the run soon after Vinny's bombing. I just found out myself from the goons Vinny sent to take me out.
You may have seen them on your way in. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the dead bodies out front. It's good to see you, 8-Ball. I'm glad they weren't able to take you down.
You too, man. But this isn't over yet. I think there'll be more people gunning for you. The word's out that you took down Vinny, and that you've got his money.
But Vinny squandered most of it. I only got 100 G's, not worth turning these streets into a bloodbath.
It doesn't matter what the facts are. It's what people believe, man. Now you're on top of their list, and gangs like the cartel and the hell's that noise?
You're going to pay for killing Cisco. He treated you like a son and had high hopes of educating you in a fashion sense. Given the marriage of something about a driver's license to illegals, this is how you repay him? I assumed I wasn't going to have enough time to read that. It wasn't me. When I came back to the scene, he was already dead. I don't believe you, neither do my men. Prepare to die. Damn it! 8-Ball's down. I can't let these bastards get him.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! Ah! No! There we go. How could you leave me to these thugs? Dude, oh my god. I was just trying to equip my fucking flamethrower. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, luckily we'll be able to just restart right here. Oh, how silly. Get him! Oh, dude, the flamethrower was so good. I don't know if it's as good as the shotgun, though, because now this guy's coming after me with the shotgun. And it's like they can still shoot me while they're dying.
This doesn't look good.
Uh-oh, okay, yeah, we need to bust out the big guns, or the mini guns, as it were. What the fuck? Alright, I'm fucking around too much. So this is a little tough. We gotta shoot a bunch of dudes, but I'm trying to be too creative with my weapon selection. We probably just have to use the shotgun, honestly. It's just the best gun. And it does feel good to use. I just, you know. I just wanted to use the flamethrower because it's fun. God damn it. Oh my god, there's so much business. What up, AKG? Been a little while. How are you doing? Hey, Adrian. You guys are just in time to perhaps not have seen me fail that mission. Oh, I'm doing very well. I've been on a long work vacation. I'm probably going to take at least another month. But maybe this will be the last month that I'm off. Alright, let's get all our weapons. Even though I really don't... I was gonna not take all the weapons, but now I've already done it. Yes! I started Final Fantasy X, and I'm really enjoying it. Big time. I did not expect that game to be as good as it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna take the shotgun and just not question it. So I died on this mission last time, but I was just fumbling with my controls too much. Yeah, so it's my usual like Final Fantasy X is my evening game right now. The thing is, like, the reason that I decided to do that one in the evenings, even though I'm on vacation and, like, streaming in the mornings usually, is, whoops, just the fact that, Final Fantasy has always been a evening series, you know? Like, the only time that I stream in the mornings is, like, when I'm on vacation right now, you know? And just, there are some people who have just been following Final Fantasy since the first one, when I was playing that. And so, yeah. Yeah, it's so much better than I expected. It's crazy. Yeah, look how much better the shotgun is. Oh, that guy figured out how to jump the fence just at the end there.
Damn, here comes another group of cartel thugs.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Final Fantasy? I mean, the cover is fine. I was just worried that, like... I heard that... I mean, the thing is, I don't like 13, right? Which means that, like, at some point they get bad. And I'm not sure when that point is. And I thought, well, it's on PS2 now. Where are we? I just got past the lightning plains. Yuna is talking about getting married to Cockroach Man. And then we're running through, like, a really windy, crystal-y area that has butterflies in it.
Damn, I didn't realize Cisco had so many working for him.
What the fuck? Man, good thing I did load up on... Whoops. Yeah, it's like, I've played it for like 20 hours. I think I'm like 19 hours in is what the save file said. Okay, while I have a moment here, let's switch weapons, because I'm almost out of shotgun ammo. This guy will figure out how to get to us eventually. But yeah, there's just a lot that's different about 10, or that I assumed was going to be different about 10 since it's on a new generation and has voice acting. And I think the guy that, like, made Final Fantasy, that's, like, the first one he didn't direct, right?
8-Ball, the cartel has pulled back. Let's get out of here. The cops will be here any second.
Nah, man, I can't move. My legs are busted and I'm burned real bad. You go on without me.
Oh, is this how his hands got burned for the start of GTA 3?
I'll make it up to you someday, 8-Ball, I promise.
Alright, time to lose the cops. Oh, get going. Okay. I guess I'll go to the pay and spray because it's, like, more flavorful than the cop bribes at the hideout. Plus, I don't want the game to bitch at me and be like, don't go to your hideout when you have the cops after you, even though that's, like, what it's there for.
Damn, the cops got 8-ball. All my friends are either dead or in jail. They think I'm easy pickings because I'm only one man. I'm tired of running and getting ambushed by unknown assailants. I'm going to the offense. It's time to bring the heat to them.
Alright, alright. Whoops. So this game's got a little more going here. So we better pop on over here and re-up our ammo first of all. The music in Final Fantasy X is fantastic. And yeah, I really like the characters. I love the battle system. Not only the fact that it's like nice and turn-based again, because I love just true turn-based battles, but also the way that you can swap out party members. So it feels like even though you have 3 active people at a time, it feels like you actually have your entire party in battle with you, you know? And that is awesome. Like, such a good idea. So yeah, I'm loving that. The story is really good so far, too. Like, at first, like, a lot of the stuff about the cutscenes is silly and stupid, and you just kind of laugh at a lot of stuff, you know? With how, like, weird and awkward and weirdly directed a lot of stuff is, you know? But, like, the story is shining through really well anyway. And like, it's been getting better, you know? So, yeah, just everything about it is really good. The only thing that I'm questioning about that game, and it makes sense in the story, but the only thing that I'm, like, noticing that's not quite all there is the fact that you're not on, like, an adventure where you have an open world that you explore around and you find a new town and you go into town and there's all these people there, right? And then you leave and you're on the world map again. You get an airship or a boat and that kind of stuff. It doesn't have any of that. You know, it's very Final Fantasy 13, where all of the areas are like a straight shot, you know? And like, yeah, there's a little branch here and a branch there and stuff, but like, you run straight and the game tells you exactly where to go. There's no find out where to go and who to talk to in this open world. It's just, this is the story, this is the path, you go this way, you know? Which makes sense, because Titus is not the leader of the adventure. It's Yuna's pilgrimage, and you are her guardian, and she knows where she's going. So it makes sense that it's structured that way, but it is noticeable. It is noticeably different. It is a noticeable departure from Final Fantasy.
If I take out the new cartel boss, I can get the rest of these goons off my back. Let's see if I can't squeeze some information out of this about who else might be after me. It's time for major road rage.
What? Yes! Dude, there's so many people after me.
You're going to pay, muchacho. Eat some of my lead.
Oops. Oh, fuck. No. Oh. You have to be, like, overly deliberate with your inputs because of the frame rate. There we go.
Enough, gringo. You've defeated me, but if you think your troubles are over with death, something, tell me who else is after me and I might show you some mercy and spare your life. King Courtney and his men are going to be after you.
He's held back this far because he doesn't want to something. Let him live and we'll leave you alone. I promise, kill me and you'll have to deal with my gang.
I don't put much faith in your words. You're all backstabbing liars.
Oh. Blow. That was like a story execution. What is this? GTA 4? I'm trying to run these guys down, but they're too strong. Alright, here we go. Shotgun. Shotgun him. Oh. I feel like that guy just dropped a shotgun and I couldn't pick it up.
If there's one thing that I learned from Vinny is that mercy is for those that can afford it, and I can't. There's only one way I'm getting out of this city, and that's if I take out all my enemies.
Alright. You know what? I forgot to post in Discord that I was streaming. Oh, jeez. Go away. Go away. The fuck? These guys are harder than the guys in the mission. Oh god, it's back to the hideout for me. What the fuck happened? If there was a cop there, I literally didn't even see him. Okay. Move yes. Alright, these missions are getting pretty tough, and the story's getting very climactic here. I think I'm beating this game today. I think I'm beating it real soon. And then what? Then what will be left of the Dash Retro stream? Mario Sunshine will be done. Grand Theft Auto Advance will be done. We're gonna have a whole new slew of games. Also, I'm getting pretty set on the game I play, or the RPG that I play after Final Fantasy X, being Chrono Cross. Because I've never I loved Chrono Trigger, but I've never played Chrono Cross. And I've always wanted to. And one thing is that I have the Chrono Cross soundtrack on my PC here to play as like one of these like, you know, random video game songs that play. And every time a Chrono Cross song comes on, it's like, whoa, what is this? This is great. I better just have everything here. Yeah, I've got a few soundtracks on here of games that I haven't played. Like, what's that other one? Like Legend of Dragoon. Max. Okay. Save it up real quick. And, alright, King Courtney, apparently, we're going to see. Whoops. There we go. I've played this one, though. You know, I've played Secret of Mana a few times. I've gotten a little, or tried a little bit to get into it, and I've never gotten into it. I should try again, though. When I was younger, I played a lot of Legend of Mana for PS1. That was one of my favorite games. Okay. Gotta find King Courtney. Oh right, I still didn't post around that I was streaming. Hang on a second. I gotta put it in Discord here. Oh man, this soundtrack is good. Beep, beep, beep. Almost there. There we go. But yeah, when I was younger, I loved Legend of Mana. A funny piss story. Oh, I don't know. Well, did I ever tell you guys the story when I was younger of like, there was this time when I was younger, when I was at like, you know those army men, those plastic army men that are like green or there's like green ones and brown ones, right? Yeah, little green ones. And then if you've got two sides for your pretend war, you might have some tan ones, right? So I never really had those myself, but one time my parents were like hanging out with a friend or something, and they had some army men for their kid or whatever, and so I'm playing with these army men, right? Or maybe we got like a couple bags of them at Goodwill or something stupid, I don't know, I don't remember, but for some reason, one time, I'm playing with army men, and I'm a little kid, and the whole time I'm playing with these army men, I'm thinking like, these things smell really bad. But whatever, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much, so I'm continue playing with them. But I kept noticing it more and more. I'm just like, these things, is it these things? these army men, they smell awful. Like, really strongly. And then after much more time of this, eventually I realized that I had been sitting there playing with these army men and just shitting my pants the whole time. Just shitting my pants, like, with just this fucking just gnarly, nasty, like, smelling diarrhea shit. And that's the story.
The Yardies are spread out all over the city getting ready to take me down. I'm gonna hit them first before they're on to me.
Alright, here we go. Blow, got him. Oh, I'm timed. Alright. Better pop into something else here. Excellent. I'm glad I could help. Harry Potter toys. Fuck! Yeah, it's gonna take too long to get all my stuff back. They had a cum reminiscent scent. Huh. I don't know, wouldn't it be a lot faster and cheaper for it not to be cum? do 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 do. Oh, okay. Harry Potter toys. I don't think my parents liked me reading Harry Potter. I read a little bit, but they were very worried that Harry Potter was about witchcraft, you know, and witchcraft is evil. But I did read the first 3 Harry Potter books, and then the fourth one though I just thought was too boring to finish. Yeah, my parents were weird about stuff being evil. They never, I wasn't allowed to, well, like, they were very concerned about something like how, okay, like, they weren't super hot on video games, you know? And then, like, some things that upset them were things like how there's a video game called Resident Evil, and it must be super evil. It's got evil right in the name. And it's like, I don't know. That's not really how naming works. But stuff like that. You know, they were looking out for us in the best way, or in the way that they thought was best, but a lot of the time it was frustratingly nonsensical, you know what I mean? So, like, the parents just don't understand motto of the 90s was very relevant for me. Because it's like, they're not even trying to understand anything about this. They're just, like, picking out some weird thing that they think that they can easily misconstrue into it being bad for me by default. Wait, do I... Is it... I can't... Is the thugs counting up or down? I can't tell if I'm supposed to kill 4 more guys. Or if that's how many I've killed. Because there's a lot of guys on the map here for the game to expect me to be killing right now. So if I only actually need to kill 4 more of them... Oh no, it's counting up. Fuck. I don't know where these guys are. They're all spread out weirdly and shit. I keep bumping into things because I'm trying to figure out where they are. Got him. Guess I'll just take this cop car that they've delivered to me, but like... Shit, dude, I've only got a minute and a half. Okay, here we go. So I think what I have to do is come up here, just like this. What the hell? Why is the car doing this? Oh, geez. It's taken me way too long to defeat these different guys. Yikes. Okay, so this seems doable. I just, like, bumped into so many things. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Oh. That was a very strange mix of messages there. Like, it gave me a message where he was like, I can't do it. And then it, like, faded out and faded back into another cutscene of him saying he can't do it. So I was like, wait a second, is this, like, the intended method? Now is the congratulations you lost screen to give me the real mission? But no, then it just failed it. Okay. So, you know what? I already have 23 shotgun shots. I don't need to bother, like, saving. Let's just go hit it again. But we gotta find a fast car this time, and also I have to not. Well, I just have to drive better. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, must drive much better here. I just realized that, you know, one of the reasons in, like, GTA 3 and stuff that I would avoid trying to hit people on the sidewalks is because it damaged your car, but I don't think it damages your car to run over people in this game. So now that I'm not concerned about my car, I might as well just drive on the sidewalk. That guy just shot my car with a shotgun as I went by. Might as well take this cop car. That's plenty fast. Alright, so these are definitely some of the last missions here. It's funny that the mission with, like, Vinny and 8-Ball seemed really climactic because those were, like, the characters at the start of the game, you know? So, like, ending their stories seemed very last mission-y, you know? So I wonder what we're actually gonna do here, because now it's like, okay, so we're gonna kill all the people who are, like, after us. But then what? That's a weird last mission. Maybe we'll find out that Cisco isn't really dead. I don't know if we actually specifically saw his dead body. Okay, so give him the run him over. Whoops. Give him the shotgun blast. And I think this time I'll come down this way. That's basically what's happening, Adrian. Alright, just going up to people on the street and shooting them with the shotgun. Okay. Ah. You know, it's a pretty good plan. Also, I think I'm making, like, way better time this time. And part of it is getting into a lot less car accidents. I hit that guy at full speed. He should be so dead. Dang, I tried not to shoot my car, but I did. Also, it looks like I didn't really sequence properly. I tried to not have anybody left on this side of the island, but there's this guy. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to come down here. Shoot him. Uh-oh. The Banshee I left up here is gone. Okay, okay. I think I got it this time. I'm doing much, much better. What up, pass the plunger? I think I'm almost done. Like, the missions are very climactic here, and, so Vinny came back. Turns out Vinny wasn't dead. He turned on us, and so we killed him. And then also, like, basically all the main characters besides us are dead now, except 8-Ball. But 8-Ball has had his ending, though. He's in jail now. Oh, and Vinny's whole reason for turning on us was just to be a dick, really. He just said he didn't want to share the money with us. Because we weren't a hardened gangster like him. I've only got 20 seconds. Oh, there's no way, dude. This mission is fucked. It's all because so I think I made two major mistakes here. One mistake was Fuck. So one mistake I made was, sequencing improperly. And then the other mistake was I lost my Banshee at one point, and the car that I drove to the other island was just too slow. So let's pop over here. Get our shotgun ammo back. And then use the 2 cop bribes. Yeah, I think this game is great. And I would definitely recommend playing it. I don't know if I would say, like, it's a must play. You know, like, you gotta make room for this game. But I think, like, if you're interested in playing a top-down GTA game, then this is the best one. Oh, that's fine, plunger. So Chinatown Wars is actually... Okay. So I said that this is the best top-down one. Sorry, it's the best one that I've played. It's the best one yet. It's better than GTA 1 and 2. I have not actually played Chinatown Wars yet. Okay, so time to go faster. What up, rocket science? Some brewskis. Enjoy. Okay, I gotta concentrate big time because this mission is hard. Oh, now he's next to my car. God damn it, I blew up my car again. Okay, so now if we see a Banshee nearby, like this one, I gotta stop for it. That guy just shot it up for no reason! Okay, here's another one. There was no reason for that guy to shoot that car! What the fuck? Okay, I see more dudes down here. Oh boy, okay. I still feel like my sequencing could have been better, but we'll see how this plays out here. Just gotta, like... I think this road is gonna be the fastest way to get over to the other side. Which sucks, because it's kinda... It's kind of a haul, it's kind of a schlep. But okay, I've got a minute 20 here. No! Oh god, these things that are holding me up. Everything's so far away. Okay, 42 seconds. Do, 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 do. Oh no. Oh, that guy with the baseball bat. Okay, here we go. Yeah! Oh, man.
Good, I got them all before they could report to King Courtney. Should make my strike on him easier. Doesn't look like the police appreciated my rampage.
Okay, okay. Hang on, there was also a package down here. What? Where was it? There was a hidden package over here. Right? I murdered this guy over here. Then we ran over here and I ran right by a package. Oh yeah, what do they call that? I was just sandbagging. I was doing it on purpose. Alright, alright. Well, since we did all those vigilante missions, now I can just go to the hideout and go get some of that, this, and that, and then go bloop, 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 bloop. See you later, idiots. There we are, mission passed. Mike-san, oh my god. Is Asuka back? Hisashiburi. Oh, whoops. Right, I forgot about Asuka. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, dude, sometimes I do just like look through all of the recommended videos. There it is. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch any of this. It happens sometimes. You know, it's like this generation's... I've got 100 channels and nothing's on. And then in Futurama, ugh. 1,000,000 channels and only 100 of them have anything good on. Okay, so... I'm taking the very long way around here, it seems. But, we're going to meet Asuka again, so that's nice. calling all the channels. What do you, is that not in the first one? I've only seen the first Back to the Future. Oh, right, and it's the second one where they go to the future. Yeah? The first one was a movie-ass movie. Like, it was the most movie I've ever seen. Mike-san, it's good to see you. You've made quite a few enemies since last we met. There's one in particular I'd like to help you with. King Courtney is pushing his gang into my area, and I want him eliminated. I'm prepared to assist you.
I need to know where King Courtney is hiding and how many men he has.
In the near future? It's a movie. What I mean is, like, it's just a movie where, like, you know, it's got your cool guy protagonist and you know, then there's like the bully bad guy, and they set up a bunch of stuff like the clock that got struck by lightning and the girl that he's interested in, all, you know, they set up all this stuff, right? And then each of the different things that they set up as the plot goes, you know, they like resolve all of these different plot threads, and you go, oh, that's why that was like that, and yada yada. And it's just like, yeah, it's a fucking movie, dude. Here's the thing I didn't buy about Back to the Future, the thing I didn't like about it. My criticism of Back to the Future, alright, was that Marty McFly is like one of those down on his luck characters that like gets made fun of and you know, everyone's down on him, you know, he can't catch a break, right? But also, like, you know, they don't like his music at the place, and the bullies make fun of him. Dude, the problem is, Marty McFly is way too genuinely cool to have that be his character, or to have that be the conflict, or part of the conflict, you know? He's way too cool! Anyway. He's in a walled compound northwest of here, off the highway. A frontal assault would be suicide, but my sources say there may be another way in. I'll send a few men to assist you in the assault.
You're not doing this because you love me, are you?
My dear Mike-san, what happens between the sheets and in the real world are two different matters. In both cases, you are a means to an end. Goodbye, Mike-san.
Ooh, burn, dude. Life's been no bed of roses for me, but I thought we had something special. I was just a fool.
What? You were rejecting her? Oh my god, this guy is fucking idiot.
This really is goodbye. Sayonara, Asuka.
This fucking... Alright, skateboarding to school, hanging on trucks. He fucking plays guitar and shit. Oh, what is all this now going on?
Damn, the Mafia finally caught up to me. Looks like Asuka got out of here just in time. I'll take care of these guys, then deal with King Courtney.
Oh, okay, alright. We needed to shoot more dudes. Oh, shit. Okay, they're all together. Yeah. Oh! I deleted them from existence.
Damn, that ambush seemed to be too much of a coincidence for Asuka not to know about it. I better not turn my back on her men if they show up.
Right, yeah. I remember hearing that about the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Right, like Tobey Maguire did like such a good job of, like, Tobey Maguire I thought was like such a good casting, cause he was nerdy, but then, he takes his glasses off and he looks all right. I guess I could see an argument, though, where maybe Tobey Maguire is too far opposite of Andrew Garfield, where he does the nerdy part really well, but then he's still geeky when he's trying to be cool. You know what I mean? When it's Tobey Maguire being like, see ya, and stuff, it's like, he's still just an annoying asshole. But at the same time, that's kind of what I think about Spider-Man anyways. He's just kind of an annoying asshole. Not as much as Deadpool, though. Oh my god. So, remember when that Deadpool game came out? And everyone was like, oh my gosh, the Deadpool game is so great. It's so funny, and the humor of it is just like the comic books. They did such a good job. Yo. I watched Camel play some of the Deadpool game, and I've like never wanted to punch a hole in my monitor more. It's just like the most irritating, annoying, fucking asshole, dumb bullshit I've ever seen. Oscar sent us to help you out, Mike-san. We'll give you a few seconds to get into position, and then we'll attack the something.
Sounds like suicide to me, but I welcome the company if we're all going to hell. Good luck.
Get into position? What? Yeah, just stand in a big group. Hey, man. You're doing me a great injustice. You come blazing in here without any reason?
King, I'm not here to listen to any of your lies. I know you've sent men to kill me. Now the tables are turned and you're going out in a body bag.
You think me craven, man? No matter. I'm going to ease your stress for good. Holy fuck. Hang on. This might be a job for minigun. I've got a minigun, you fucking idiot. He's all the way damaged. What? He's dead. Maybe I gotta defeat his men and him. I probably need to have all of his men dead. But, okay, yeah, that's it. I'm sending you to the other side, man.
We'll see about that, King. It's time to bring out the big guns.
Oh? Okay, yeah, I'll bring out the big guns. Oh, how did that not kill all of them? Uh-oh, I have a 6-star wanted level. Gotta give him the mbop. There we go. Tribulation! You're a nasty one. Stay still and let me shoot you.
Keep your thugs coming, King. They're no match for me.
God damn it, there's more now? Okay, hang on. Is there a health pickup? Alright, let me grab this armor pickup. Oh, it's not there anymore. But yeah, I'm not really into superheroes in general, right? But if I'm gonna watch a superhero thing, indeed, I want them to be like Give me like the the Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie kind of shit, right? Where they just give a smart ass remark every once in a while. I don't need them to pop in and be like, and start like riffing on the bad guy as they're fighting him, you know? I don't need him to pop in and just be like, huh, bad hair day, huh? You know, and then start fighting and all that shit. Nah. Do your, kick their ass, and then give them rub it in once with the smart ass remark at their expense. I was the great big bully jock. Oh, no, not me. I was often made fun of for being a goth because I wore black. It's time, man. Prepare to meet your maker. I'm putting you down.
I'm putting you down for good.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh, God, that's a military guy because I have 6 stars. It's a rocket launcher fight you want, huh? Okay, now we'll wait for him to shoot again. There we go. Get him with the flamethrower. Stay, Mike, stay! I'm all stressed out and there's no fight left in me. You're the victim on.
Damn, it's finally over. I can get out of this city with the money I have left and never look back. There's nothing but bitter memories here.
Oh, it's just starting the new mission.
Think of something quick. The cops are closing in. I can't make it out of the city by the highways. The cops will have roadblocks up. There's only one shot I have, and that's to make it to the airport and take Cisco's plane. Damn, I wish I had a tank to get through the resistance I've got coming for me.
You wish you had what, you say? Oh, never mind. I've got a Banshee. Whoa. If I had found all 100 packages, I might have a tank. That was my guess as to what the reward for 100 packages was. Was to have like a tank parked. There's a tank. Give it to me. Yes! Oh my god, we have a tank. I can't drive it though. What? The tank just disappeared. What the fuck? The tank can't drive over cars? What the hell good is it for? I thought I was gonna get busted there since they tore me out of the tank. Wait, there's like a jump down here, I think. Yeah. Oh!
Hell yeah, there's no stopping me now. Liberty City, goodbye and good riddance. I've learned hard lessons and rubbed shoulders with the worst elements. King Courtney, Vinny, and even Oscar. I'm gonna miss Johnny the bartender and Cisco. Can't help but think I could have done more for 8-Ball. Cisco, this drink is for you. Perhaps I'll settle down in your beloved Columbia. To the rest, to hell with you, and here's never looking back.
Okay, we'll save. Save and quit? Oh! And there it is! We've done it. That's Grand Theft Auto Advance. So much better than I expected. Whoa, this game was really fun. I had a great time with it. I think that the turn of Vinny was kind of obvious, but how couldn't it be? I don't know. Whatever. They tried. It's better than nothing, right? Like, they could have just done nothing with the story. I don't know. It could have been better. Anyway, point is, the Vinny turn was really obvious, and the main character was kind of a whiny douchebag. But the game was really, really fun. I had a heck of a good time. And so that means the next Grand Theft Auto game, I think, is going to be Liberty City Stories. Let's find out, though. If we go to wikipedia.org and go to Grand Theft Auto, the series, and look at the timeline, we got GTA 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Advance. And yes, next up is Liberty City Stories for the PSP. So that'll be fun to bust the PSP out again. All right. So yeah, I had a wonderful time here. I hope you guys enjoyed this game as well. And yeah, looking forward to Liberty City Stories. That's one of the only ones that I've actually already beaten before. So that one won't be blind. I don't think I did like all the vigilante missions and stuff in it though. One thing that's going to be really weird about Liberty City Stories is I'll be playing it on the PSP, meaning the controls are going to be a hell of a lot harder than like 3 and Vice City were. Like doing drive-bys and stuff is going to be way harder. So we'll see how that goes. I wonder if this game had its own credits theme song. I didn't turn the... I had the music turned off the whole time because I didn't want the... Oh, wait, they're just repeating. I was thinking that the credits were, like, just really long, but nah, they were just repeating. Alright, so now... Now we've got all of our different characters flying by, and if we go load game, it says story complete. So, oh, look at that. And now we're just, now we're out here. Let's see. Let's turn this back to auto. And yeah, so now we're just in the open... Just in the open world. I could go find those other 8 packages if I felt like it, but yes, we are officially the #1 gangster. But instead of going and finding the other 8 packages, I think what I'm gonna do is, the fuck is this? This sounds like Mario RPG, actually. It is, yeah. It was just really loud. I think what I'll do is, since my tournament race is in 3.5 hours, I think I'm going to load up Mario, do some runs, and then my tournament race is at 5. In 3.5 hours. But, you know, I think we pop over here, take a shave right here, and call it good. All right. And so there we go. Grand Theft Auto Advance. What a fun game. Oh, as far as the top-down RPG or top-down Grand Theft Autos go, it was the best one yet. So, yeah. This game was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad I got to play it. And so, yeah, stay tuned to the stream because we beat Mario Sunshine, we beat Grand Theft Auto Advance, which means now there's going to be 2 new games as we enter July here. I'm thinking I will just continue with Grand Theft Auto and move on to Liberty City Stories very soon. But then, as far as what's gonna replace Mario Sunshine, I'm not actually positive. Yeah, dude, it's funny what, like, right when I was starting to feel like, man, we've been on these 2 games forever. Like Mario Sunshine's taken forever, and Grand Theft Auto Advance, well, this game didn't take very long, but either way, point is, beat both of them, and that, feels good. But yeah. Not exactly sure what's going to replace Mario Sunshine yet. It's likely to be just New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because I'm kind of on this kick idea now. Sunshine is making me want to say, like, I need to play through these other Mario games that I haven't done. So I want to play through New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because I haven't before. And then I want to play through Super Mario 3D World, but it's been so long since I've played 3D Land. I haven't played 3D Land since it first came out, so I kind of want to replay that, you know, before moving on to 3D World. So we'll see. I might do that. One thing that's funny about 3D Land, though, is I remember it relying on the 3D a lot. There's like those isometric levels where it all looks like cubes, but if you have the 3D on, you can see that some of them are ahead of other ones. I don't have a 3DS anymore. I have a 2DS now, so those rooms are going to be weird. But we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Alright, so I am going to set up the retro station now to do some speed runs. So I'm going to set up for some speed runs and see you then. Thanks so much for watching Grand Theft Auto Advance. Back with some Mario in a minute. Alright.